What's up, guys? It's Sad Zilla with another episode of the Zilla Cast, Zilla Mode. Um, what are we doing today, Ian? What day is it? We are on day 6 of the third month. This is now day 66. Well, it's about to be day 66
Why
of
not?
dropping a song every single day for the entire year. We're going to be going over the analytics. We're going to be going over the stats, see what the the outcome of the last collection that we just did, and then what we're doing this week. So, you ready to get into this thing, Ian?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh, all right. Well, here we go. Okay, so before we get into the new thing, this new week or whatever, let's go back a little bit into time and go and look at what level 2 has been doing. So right now, level 2 is sitting at 117,500
Okay.
streams. When we last looked at level 2, it was sitting at 80,000 streams. So
Mm,
in the
good.
matter of 1 week now, we have gained almost 40,000 streams.
Yeah, I mean, if you look right now, like
We actually look at this 36,801 streams right there
yeah,
in the last seven
just this
days.
past 24, you've already, or since it's last updated, you've already gone over 10,000 streams.
Oh yeah, let's look at that. Well, I don't. Yeah, it's still gathering data overall.
Oh,
Yeah,
it
so
didn't
yeah,
update for
it
today.
hasn't. Yeah, it hasn't updated yet.
Oh crap!
I do want to
Damn,
point out. I do want to point out though the stream to listener ratio
that
on
makes
here.
a lot more sense.
I just noticed the stream to listener ratio also. This is
Yeah,
actually
that's
really
actually
good.
pretty nutty.
That's actually pretty
Um,
good.
I will say real quick, your stream to listener ratio on Kaiju Cult
Uh huh.
on just the overall profile for the last 28 days is
Mm-hmm.
5.709.
It's great.
So
That's
yeah,
great. Yeah.
it's really,
What
really
is
high there.
what is this? What is the stream to listener ratio on
Just for Sadzilla is
the 4.5?
4.5.
So that
Yeah,
means that what I've been doing with these new songs
this year, yeah, your 365 has had a much higher stream to
much
listener
higher.
ratio.
Yeah, that's great. That's great to
Now,
hear.
could could that be just because there's so many songs?
It
And
could
people are
be.
just like the
Yeah.
people that are checking them out, just really like each one and stuff and just play it like multiple times and like maybe
Well,
there's less. I don't know. No, that doesn't really. Yeah, no. I mean, those are just really good numbers.
if we go in here and compare level 2 with level 1,
Oh, that's cool.
um, in the first 28 days,
All right.
we can see here. Obviously,
Um,
we don't have 28 days, but if we see here, level 2 had a first day of 8,600 versus level 1 with a 7,300. Second day, um, leveled out a little bit better on the level 1, a little bit more of a dip on level 2, and then it looks like there was a little bit of a
huh.
jump there,
That's
right? It looks
fascinating.
like, you see this? You see what I'm looking at
So
here?
it started from a higher point,
Yeah.
but ultimately it fell off harder.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Actually,
interesting.
let's look at this. Let's look at the first 7 days because that's a little bit
Yeah,
easier to
that's
see
gonna
here.
be the.
But like, I mean,
Yeah, I mean they aren't too far apart or anything, but
level 1 is the
still 1,000
red.
streams. Yeah.
Obviously, it's just showing 0
You
because
say red?
yeah, red is level 1 and then blue
Huh.
is
On
level
my end,
2.
that's gray.
Oh, sorry, I'm colorblind. So if
Oh.
you, yeah, but I mean that's pretty level with what it was, you know. If we look at saves, in terms of saves, it looks like level 1 had more saves because it had a bigger pre-save campaign. But let's make
Huh.
sure I've never actually used
That's
this.
fascinating
I've never actually used this
because,
compare releases thing. It's
yeah,
pretty
the
cool.
saves are damn near identical.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. Maybe the people just liked it more for
Mm-hmm.
some reason.
Well, and remember level 1 had that, that kind of viral hit,
Yeah, that did
which
exist.
is still doing great numbers. So,
Yeah.
all right. So, let's look at individually though, where some of these songs landed off or whatever. So, Jet Force Gemini, did we? Okay, so Jet Force Gemini did get a release radar,
Mhm.
and 8,400 of the streams from Jet Force Gemini out of the 13.8
Damn. Okay.
thousand streams that we have here, uh, mostly Release
Dang.
Radar. Like Release Radar
Yeah.
carried this song. It did not perform as well as I would have
Well,
hoped.
it's actually the 8,000 out of 10,000 there because it
Oh,
hasn't
right.
updated yet.
That's true. That's true. That's
Yeah.
true. Hold up 1 second. Hello.
Uh-oh.
You're gonna have to let yourself in because I'm recording this video right now. Sorry.
You know what?
Oh,
You
you're
know what Chris just said to
fine.
his spouse. He just said,
Oh, hey, fuck you.
See, now I'm on the video recording and I'm talking to you on the phone.
"It's okay though, because I'm gonna fill in
Okay,
with sound effects."
all
What's
right.
this one again?
Okay, so yeah, this is Jet Force Gemini. Let's go.
I'm sorry, I couldn't stop it. Anyways,
But now let's look at let's look at an older song like Tiptoe Tiptoe. Um, it
oh,
had it ended up with 16,000 streams. What am I looking at here, dude?
that is a that's a evened out song.
We dropped this on
Big ol'
February 7th.
oh.
So, and then this dropped.
Yeah, we're about to get the month of this one tomorrow in our email.
So it got a boost. It got a boost of, right? Is that it? Yeah, it got a boost of
Yeah.
like 100 extra
Okay.
streams a day.
Eh.
And yeah, okay. I mean, it
Yeah.
seems like it's about the same. It doesn't seem like a lot of these second
Mm.
boosts. These would be second boosts that would be coming through,
Yeah.
right? It doesn't seem like, oh, no.
No,
It would be right
nothing really
here.
here.
It actually
And
dropped off here.
fact,
Yeah.
the
It
opposite.
doesn't seem
Okay.
like a whole
That's
lot here.
interesting.
Babe, I'm recording. If you're walking in here, I'm literally recording.
What do you mean you're recording?
I'm recording the video.
Oh, like right now?
Yes, this is for YouTube.
Oh, well,
You know what you need to do.
Huh?
You can just delete it.
Go on.
What do you mean? I can't just delete it.
You can't just edit it?
No. I just
Go
upload the
on.
video. You're ruining
she
this
wants you to
video.
do.
I love
I'm
you.
also ruining it.
Yes.
I think that made the video better.
Did it? Okay.
Who knows?
Anyway,
I'm
so
glad your Baba Black Sheep song is out, by the way.
huh?
I've listened to it a few times.
Oh, have you? Let's
Yeah.
look at let's look at the last 24 hours real quick on these because I think that'd be a little bit
Yeah, that's gonna
easier
be
for us
quicker.
to. So like a couple of things that like have poked out. Rising Sun is still kind of getting that release radar or whatever. That's why it has that
God
500.
damn, there's a lot of saves there.
But Cooler Freestyle was one of the ones that I was looking at that was getting like really good streams. You see
Wow.
this? Got up to
Yeah.
500, 600. So it got some pretty good traction. It got up to almost 400 here. Yesterday it got, 2 days ago it got 272 streams or whatever. And that was the one that it wasn't getting a release radar or anything like that. It just got some extra, push from, just people going back and listening to it.
He's doing good.
Doesn't look like there is. Okay, so there is 3 tracks right here that are under 50,000 or 50 streams a day.
Damn.
So like, and they're at the very
That's
bottom of.
crazy because Ratchet and Clank started pretty high.
Yeah, and like 83 or something like that, right? It was something like that.
Yeah.
But like having only 3 songs that is getting on that 50 less than 50,000 or sorry 50,000 50 streams a day is actually good. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
That's fine with me. Because I mean, even when we looked at that, I mean, like it was getting even above 60 or above 50 before. So it was just on this day, February 25th. Or is that what it is? Or no, sorry. It was just on this last day that it had gotten down to 36 because it had gotten 62 here, 67 here, 74 here. So not too shabby, not too shabby. So overall, I'm not mad at it. Not mad at it. If we just real quick go and look at what level 1's doing right now, in the last 7 days, got another 11,000 streams. Look at it, had a little bit of a boost here too, which is interesting.
That's actually interesting.
But 11,000 streams.
Oh, that's really fascinating because
in one week.
that's
That's week. That's a week, by the way.
it's about what the new one has done in the past week, right?
Was it?
Go look.
Let's see
Oh,
here.
I'll look.
60,000 in 1 month, by the way.
Past 7 days. I am very wrong.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think I was just thinking about Jet Force Gemini.
Right. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we don't know. We don't know what's gonna happen with those songs. We'll have to see.
Yeah. I was certainly thinking of just Jet Force Gemini. Because now when I pulled up the past 7 days of this album,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's looking a lot different.
All right. So let's look at Zumi's Girl 2. Right now it's sitting at 1,849 streams. I kind of cheated. I kind of looked at Zumi's Girl right when it dropped, and it was sitting at like 60. It was sitting at 65 streams when it dropped. So now it has 78. I don't know if this is.
Oh, that was the album.
Yeah, that was the album. So I don't know if this is Release Radar or not, or it's just Zumi's Girl 2. Because if we look at,
That's hard to say.
It is hard to say because
It could be a small release radar. It could be potentially, Kaiju Cult's release radar mixing in with some of yours.
So I think that Heathen is getting some kind of release radar because the last time I looked at this, it had I had gotten up to like 40 streams. When it released on day 1 or whatever. Now it hasn't updated, so I don't know what it got yesterday. But right now it's sitting at 236 streams. So even if it got the same as it did the first day, that's still going to be another 136 streams in 1 day. So
really wish Spotify had updated before we got on here.
And Heathen is Netu, the producer. So
Okay. So that could be him.
It might also be his thing. Also Tiffy Time started getting a more of a push.
Yeah.
Like it's at 110 streams right now. I think that might be Novo's release radar working its magic. So honestly, if Zumi's Girl, we haven't even looked at Spotify. Go look at Spotify. Go see if any of these songs. Yeah, go see if any of these songs.
Oh.
Do you follow Kaiju Cult, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty positive.
So that would show up as well. It's not going to be too fast.
Release radar.
It's not going to be
the top of it is Oni Inc. So. Where are you? Oh, the first thing that pops up from you, Tiffy Time. Second thing that pops up from you, Zumi's Girl 2.
Okay.
On mine.
Okay.
And then.
But that also might be.
I don't think I follow Ned 2.
Okay.
So I think that is the product of Novo and the product of Kaiju Cult.
Okay. If I let me look at mine. Let me see.
Let me go look to see if I follow
You guys aren't going to be able to see this on the
No,
video,
I
but
don't follow him.
I'm looking at my release radar. I'm going to see what's on here. So
What goes there?
I do follow Kaiju Cult, so it might just be that, but it is showing up on mine. I don't know. And actually I do not see. I follow Netu, and I do not see Heathen.
Okay,
Pretty sure I follow Netu.
that's interesting.
Yeah, so I do not see Heathen. So Heathen might be getting some interest from just people looking at Daredevil stuff. So, and it's doing okay on Spotify, I mean, on YouTube as well. So I don't know.
Today's a good day for metal music. Both Everyone Dies in Utah released a song, and Whitechapel released a new album. Anyway,
See, now I need to know. Now I need to know like whether or not it's Kaiju Cult. I do
it
not
has
know.
to be for me. It's
Well,
like
what do you mean?
halfway
Because
down my release radar.
yeah, but you follow Sadzilla.
Yeah, but I also follow Kaiju Cult.
Yeah, but it's at the top of my list.
Oh, Zumi's Girl too?
Yeah,
Do you?
that's why I'm
yeah, that's
confused.
interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. Well,
Now that you're not like listening to.
either way, I'm looking at these other songs though, and it's definitely not going to be any of these other songs. Whispers of a Pale Man or whatever. It's sitting at 133 streams. I mean, we don't have yesterday's
Wow.
numbers, so I mean, it's getting some kind of boost, but it's not anything crazy.
Yeah.
You know. And
Who knows?
yeah.
It may have been like 80, after yesterday's streams or something.
Mm-hmm. In other news, we started the campaign for.
Yeah, we started kind of late, but we. Oh,
Where-
it's under
sorry,
upcoming
okay,
music.
it'll be upcoming. Here we go. So we started this. Let's review the analytics on this. Right now we got 2 pre-saves because it just got up there.
Well, that's because
so
it hasn't updated yet.
oh, that's true. Yeah, because we just put it up
And
yesterday,
so,
right?
yeah, we just put it up at that point, so it just started getting out the notifications. I don't even
Gotcha.
think it sent me a notification yet. Actually.
I mean, out of 5 people who visited, 2 pre-saved. So I mean, I can't be mad at that. I mean, obviously it's a very small sample size there, but it is what it is. Looking at like what we got coming up this next week. Looking at what we got coming up this next week, it's we got Darkwing Knight coming out. We got Stuck in Loops, which is a Sonic EXE song. We got Go Stupid 2, which is going to be another one. We did pitch that one. So we hopefully will be getting.
Yeah, you did.
Be getting a release radar on that. White Flags, which is another good one. I'm actually pretty excited about this week. This week of releases is going to be a pretty good week of releases. You want to look at what we rated some of these things and see kind of how they're performing?
Yeah.
I know you wanted to do that because we did review all the tracks. Now, the video for that won't be out until the end of this month because we react to all of the songs. So anybody who's be interested in that will be able to see that. But we did rate the songs, so we're gonna look and see kind of like how we looked at those songs, what we rated them, if they're performing well, performing poorly, or whatever. It's kind of funny to go because we don't really have like that much information on how these songs are going to be performing, though. Like we don't really have that much information on how these songs are going to be performing, how they're performing.
Yeah, we can
right
just
now.
kind of give what is our opinion of the song, I guess, as they come out. I'm still struggling to pull this up. Sorry, it for some reason is not.
Let me look at playlists while I wait for you. So, release radar, obviously. So, if we look at, what is this? This is the last 28 days. It's the last 28 days. Tiptoe has the largest release radar with 9,100. Jet Force Gemini with 8,400. Darth Revan Freestyle. Now, this isn't going to be the entirety of this, though, because it's 28 days. It's not exactly. Darth Revan Freestyle would have been in the middle of the month. So, these numbers are kind of off. But it is interesting to see, like, what got some released radars. Because, like, Bloodhawk got some release radar. Glover and Stitch got some release radar. Feels So Hollow got some release radar. And When Angels Die got some release radar, which I didn't even notice that.
Ah. Okay. I found it.
Okay.
All right. So, all right, right off the bat, we gave Animaniacs a 7 out of 10. Each of us. We both did.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Then we gave...
Okay.
So that would be Toontown Turf War.
And on the first day that dropped, or whatever, 21 streams. I mean, 15 streams, 13 streams, 14 streams. I mean, right now it's sitting at 100 streams, so it got another, I don't know, maybe another 20 streams or something like that. So, yeah, not great. Not great.
And then Baba Chops. We gave 8 out of 10.
Counting sheep.
Counting shit?
Yeah, counting shit. You got 21 in the first day. Okay. 14. And
so
then
this is interesting because that is, I mean, it jumped up to 105.
Well, it's 50.
We don't know what yesterday was.
Exactly. So it could have gotten another 25 and another 25 for all we know.
Yeah, but still, the fact that it would potentially double since then already is pretty.
Yeah, that is good.
Decent. Pan's Labyrinth, we each gave 7 out of 10.
And it also did okay, like 31.
Yeah.
And then the day before yesterday, 19. So right now it's sitting at 135. So it's getting something.
Yeah, that's another one of those situations where it's doing okay. CTR, I gave it a 6 out of 10, and you gave it a 5 out of 10.
Wait, which one?
CTR is not here, is it?
No. CTR will be on the last compilation. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's kind of extra track.
All right. Daredevil. 8 out of 10 each of us.
Daredevil.
We've already gone over. That seems to be getting some sort of push right now. The Heathen track.
Right. So we don't know what he got yesterday, but yeah, it's sitting at 238 streams. So I don't know.
Whatever it got yesterday. Even if it got 100 streams yesterday, that'd be pretty spectacular.
It did not get 100 streams the first day. I know that for sure. It got like 40 at most, I think.
Okay.
It's interesting to look at CTR though, because CTR is not going to get a push from that compilation.
Yeah.
And right now it's sitting at 84 streams. Yesterday I got 12 streams, so I don't know. We'll have to see what happens with that.
Oh, and 50 time, I gave a 6 out of 10. You gave it a 5 out of 10, by the way.
Yeah, and it's got 16 streams on the first day. I don't know what's going on with it. I think it's probably just Novo, his release radar. So
yeah. Neither of us were super in love with that song.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
we each believe that there's always possibility that song could just surprise you.
Mm-hmm. So, real quick, let me bring up the YouTube real quick, and I'm gonna also talk a little bit about like what the plan is moving forward, because I'm having to do a lot of interesting things. The YouTube is kind of like, so it's interesting. Like, I didn't know how people would be reacting to doing the visualizers versus how they would react to the AMVs, right? but it doesn't seem like it's affected anything as far as like bringing down the views on anything else, right? Sometimes the visualizer gets more views than the AMV does. So like Twice Freestyle, for example, did the visualizer, got 46 views. The AMV got 680, but Too Heavy got 421 views, which is double what that one did. And then it did almost 800 on the AMV. Jet Force Gemini got 403 views, which I mean, like, I don't even know, like, if anybody even knows what that is. You know what I'm saying? 403 views is pretty crazy. And then 233
That's
views on the AMV.
All of the people that remembered Jet Force Gemini recently and just looked it up.
Right. I mean, it's well, and I also think that these visualizers, the thumbnails that I made, they have a much higher click-through rate than the AMVs do, because I think it's just like it's aesthetically pleasing looking. It looks like it is really a visualizer. It says it's a visualizer. It has the the little ESRB rating, and it just gets good views. I don't know.
By the way, I've tried. I'll talk to you about a little bit later, but I've tried that application. Did not really work out very well for me so far.
Oh, really? Okay, I'll have to show you. I'll have to show you what I do on there. But yeah, no. Overall, it's going good on the YouTube front. I mean, it's not like it hasn't started really clicking yet, like big. I haven't had like a big video pop off yet. Hopefully that will happen eventually. That'll feed all these other videos. But as far as like engagement, I've had a lot more people commenting and talking about like, yo, like why is this channel not getting as many views as it should, or like this dude's doing, a song a day, like this is insane. Like people are starting to recognize what's going on, you know what I'm saying? And realize that, oh, I'm doing all different kinds of stuff, not just sticking to like one certain thing or whatever. So I think it's starting to catch on.
I think the right response to whenever someone's like, why isn't this more popular, should always be, because you didn't share it with all of your friends yet.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I usually respond with something like that.
Something like, I don't have any friends, because that's who listens to my music.
Right.
So.
Yeah, exactly. I think that overall it's gonna eventually start gaining traction. It's just taking a while to get there, But I mean, overall, going to 2 videos a day is just boosting the views overall. It has been building, because and I ask people too, like I ask people on my Discord. There's a lot of people in my Discord don't even look at the videos. They just listen to on like their own, like a lot of them use like YouTube Music. And that doesn't even involve any of these videos. It just uses the album art, distribution upload.
Yeah.
So
that would be under your releases tab there.
Yeah, so like any current listeners are just listening that way. What this is showing me is, I mean, because when we look at it too, it's like 70% subscribers, but there's like a 30%, always like a 30% that is like outside of that, right? So I'm reaching different people, and hopefully that'll just build on top of each other or whatever. But as far as my routine and like whatever's going on with that, we are now 7 days into the 3rd month, and this is all scheduled. I just scheduled level 4. We are on level. This is laying out level 3 right now. So scheduled level 4. That's all set to go. So we are about 2 months ahead right now. And so I could just view like what I'm doing now, and setting up like just May, but May alone is going to be like 35 tracks in. So because there's like leftovers out of the what is this day? Out of March, there's leftover dates because it lands on like the 25th. So I have the 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, and 30th. I have to add on to May. Sorry, I was talking about April. At the end of April, there's like 5 or 6 leftover days that I have to add on to the next month. So it makes it 35 days that I'm having to make songs for that month alone. So my plan right now is to do 2 months in one. That way I can just like, it's like, okay, I need 8 to 10 songs for video games. I need 8 to 10 songs for wrestling. I need 8 to 10 songs for this. If I could do that 7 times, then I will have taken care of both months at one time, so that I will be at the halfway point once I'm done with this. And my goal right now is to at least have this done by the end of this month or the middle of next month. That's my goal right now, because at that point I'll be able to have everything scheduled and all that kind of stuff. So, but that is the current goal. So we'll have to see where that leads me and everything. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot right now.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, any last thoughts, Ian?
Yeah, I do have one last question for you.
Mm-hmm.
What rank are you currently in Marvel Rivals?
I think like 20 something.
That's a level. I meant competitive rank.
Oh, I don't even play competitive. Are you serious? Come on, get out of here.
Oh,
yeah.
What are you, a child?
What am I? A greasy, sweaty nerd? No, I'm not. That sounds like you.
I mean, it sounds like you, mister. I have to lock myself in my studio and write 67 songs in a row.
Yeah, exactly. I don't got time for that. I do not have time for that.
I got times to shower,
Yeah.
after I rage quit from
Jeez.
de-leveling.
Way too much. Way too much. But anyway, guys, okay, that kind of takes care of like this week. I hope you guys got some good information out of this. This is good information for us. We just kind of dive into this stuff, and I can kind of know where I'm going in the future, whatever. Thanks, Ian, for being here with me for this little deep dive. And yeah, until next time, yeah?
Ah.
Peace.